Alright, what's going on YouTube? Good to see you guys. Thanks for dropping in once again. We are changing the specs on Ray's PC build, and I'm going to go ahead and let me pop the chat out so I can see it easier. And we will put this over here, and then we need to open up a new Chrome window. Chrome. Where are you? Chrome. There you go. Boom. And then we're going to find this here, which will be Chrome. Nope, that's not it. This one, nope, that's not it. And this one, nope. This one, nope. Where are you, Chrome? Funny. Oh man. I have to talk to Ted later. I want to bring this down here because this is what I want to showcase, this window here. That's not it. This, no, that's not it. That's not it. Where's the thing at? Why doesn't it want to present itself? This is so weird. Cancel. Discard. Chrome. Alright. Blue manifest. That's what we want. Okay, cool. So let's see here. Where was I? PC part picker. There we go. Okay, so let's just move the window up over here so you can see a little bit better. Easier. Alright, so interesting to say the least, this whole process for one, I think. I'm enjoying it. I like doing this kind of stuff anyway. You know, appreciate you guys dropping in. So, what am I doing here? Here's Ray 2. And then, why is it all dark? Alright, first thing, Dexter wants me to do AM5. He wants a Ryzen 9 9900X. Alright, so we're changing out the CPU. Edit the parts list. Kyle, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for dropping on in. KK's Travel Education Vlogs. Great to see you. We are building out a new PC, and we're going to change the parts out on this thing. So we're getting AMD. We're looking at a Ryzen 9 also. And then we're also looking at the 9900 is what he wants me to get. 9900X. 9900X. Enter. It's not there. Why is it not there? All. What? Ryzen 9 9900X. Maybe from a compatibility folder. 9900X, so we're gonna get this one here, AM5. Let's see here, just dropped a new video earlier today. No, thank you very much for dropping the video. Let me go ahead and play that in the background for you. Good to see everyone. You scared the crap out. Good to see everyone. You scared the crap out of me. I did? How and why did I do that, if I may ask? Look at that, there's the guy, there's the man right there. I don't want to put that there. I want to put it up here. Outstanding. Daytona Aquarium in Daytona Beach, Florida. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. All right, so this is the new CPU right here. Okay, so the next one we're going to use is more powerful, more likely to be around 10 years from now. Windows will still support it. And then he also wants me to get the gigabyte X870 motherboard. All right, so motherboard. Boop. Boop. Close that. Motherboard. Alright. Motherboard. Gigabit X870. Eagle Wi-Fi. Alright, so GIGABYTE X870 Eagle Wi-Fi 7. This is the one. Add that there. Alright, CPU cooler. Does he have a specific cooler that he wants? Let's see. He wants Crucial Pro DDR5 RAM. So we're changing the RAM on this also. Alright, so that's there. That's there. We'll get rid of this one too. What else do I need to change? Get rid of this. And then let's see what's not compatible. Adding a CPU cooler to your parts list. Okay, cool. We need a new cooler. We need a new cooler. He didn't specify a cooler though. Alright. Well, let's do this. Let's find a cooler. But first, let's add the memory that Dexter wants. Let's see. Dexter wants me to get the Gigabyte NVIDIA. No, that's not it. Alright, we're in RAM. Crucial Pro. CRUCIAL. Crucial Pro. DDR5. Okay, so Crucial, and then DDR5, and then what does he want for show more? 232s. We got Pro 64 and Pro overclocking. Probably don't need the overclocking one. Although this is the one that he recommended. This one. Same picture anyway. Overclocking. Yeah, he wants this one. For RAM. Alright. And then alright, what's not compatible? Alright, we need a cooler. Choose a cooler. We're gonna pick a cooler that like let's see, what cooler do I have? Corsair IQ. Do you have a preferred cooler? Alright, in the meantime, let's go ahead and add the video card, which will be the NVIDIA Gigabyte. And then, let's see. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060. Gigabit NVIDIA, not listed here. Oh crap! I'm live. Hey. Love you too. Alright. What are you asking, Kyle? Let's see here. Yes, laugh out loud. Oh my gosh, I guess when you're speaking louder to your microphone, and I guess I got the volume up, and that's when it's scared. Oh, okay. I was surprised you're live as usually. I don't get notifications from you, but I'm glad I did. Haha. Outstanding. Alright, Kyle, no worries, man. Mimi Bear is in the house. Thanks for dropping on in as well, Mimi Bear. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I'm not subscribed. How about it happened? Sometimes that unsubscribes me from people's things. Here, let's fix that, Mimi Bear. Here, there. Play this in the background for you also. Like, and then watching now. Comment. I'll put this here. Nice to see you, Mimi Bear. Today's date is 4/9/25. we've got 2 people watching. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. That's so weird. You still got me too, right? Yep. Let's see here. Yep, it said I was subscribed to you as well. Close this. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Do what you gotta do, my friend. Do what you gotta do. Alright, so let's look for GIGABYTE. NVIDIA. No. GeForce. What is this? RTX 3060. Gotta make sure it's the right one that Dexter wants me to get, based on what's also in stock in the stores and such. I'm just comparing pictures. Rev PCI Express 4.0. So, EB, nice to see you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and connect to you also. Connect the bell, and I'll give you jacket too. Let's see. Anthony, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for dropping on in. And we'll play one of your videos here too in the background. What's new, Anthony? Good to see you. You are at work. Nice. Right on, man. Right on. Alright, so you are playing in the background in the other monitor. Thank you very much. Salamat or salamat po as well, EB. Mega love, shout out to you also. I am building out a computer here for one of my coworkers, and I'm trying to get the specs to put together for a coworker from my coworker. I get it at Best Buy. So this is the one though. So this looks like it here. I'm looking at the specs that he sent to me on the phone. I mean, at least the picture looks the same, but this one looks like it also. All right, NVIDIA RTX 3060 graphics card pickup. All right, so let's see. Is it this one? Specs, show full specs. 12 gig. All right, I gotta go like this. I've got to. Oy vey, GDDR6. Narrows the field down some. Frame sync, PCI Express. Adding that down here, PCI Express. Ooh, PCIe 8-pin. Just says 4.0. It doesn't give me a. Alright, HDMI ports. Yeah, so when was the last time you guys built out a computer, for those that are watching? Yeah, like I said, I'm basically going off the specs of what my IT guy wants me to get for Ray. Part of this because he's going to be the one maintaining it. You know. Like, he will most likely be there long after I depart the company. When that might be, who knows? Maybe we'll stay together for the long haul, you know what I mean? It's gonna be 100 degrees this week. Anthony, it was 44 degrees here in Virginia Beach today, this morning when I left the house. And it was like 50 in the afternoon. Yeah, it was cold, bro. EB dropping out some pink hands. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. EB, how did you find my channel, if I may ask? All right, let's see here. So going back to this EB Gigabit. This says NVIDIA on it also. NVIDIA GeForce. But I don't see anything that says gigabit NVIDIA GeForce on it. GIGA gigabyte NVIDIA. It's not even listing it. GeForce RTX 3060 12 gigabytes 12 eagle. This kind of looks like it. Add. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna start with a clean thing right now. 93 right now. Holy cow, that is crazy, Anthony. Let's see what Dexter says for the cooler. Do you have a preferred cooler? Peerless Assassin is good. Depends on the size of the case. Might want to add this. Black corrective, anti-bending, non-marking. What is that for? Thermalite ASF black. Anti-bending, non-marking. Okay, what's that for? Peerless Assassin. So, cooler. Choose a cooler. Peerless Assassin. Alright. Don't need anything that fancy, I guess. I mean, they range from $25 to $50, you know what I mean? Driving home from work, keep you tabbed up, brother. I appreciate you, Anthony. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. EV. I appreciate everybody hanging out and enjoying the stream. It means a lot. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody's, kindness and positivity here. In fact, my parents are watching. I've got coworkers watching as well. And it's important to, keep it family friendly around here, right? I appreciate you, Dark Lord. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Thank you very much for stopping in. We are building out it could probably be a good gaming PC, Joji, right? Nice to see you, Joji. Oh, oi. But, yep, they're watching. Yep, the kids are watching. My niece and nephew are watching. They're hanging out and enjoying the show. And all we're doing is building out a PC for a fellow coworker, because he was going to get into video editing. So, woot, says Joji. All right, appreciate it. All right, so, I mean, we could go somewhere in the middle, like a $30 one, maybe $37 one, like this one here, black. Let's go with this one here, so we got right now AMD Ryzen 9 9900X, and then we got the Thermalite Peerless Assassin Gigabyte. This is Eagle Wi-Fi. I think Dexter said that. It replaces the metal CPU cooler, so there's more strength around the CPU when mounting the heatsink. It's not 100% necessary. We can get by without it. Probably fine to skip it, actually. Okay. That's funny. Roger. Let's see here. So, I've got that. We've got the memory that he wants. Storage, that's good. Okay, so this storage unit here. We can get rid of this one. We only need one, he said. 1 4 terabyte, that'll suffice. And then when he needs more, then we'll buy more. We do need a case for it. Are you partial to a case? I have a Corsair case for my computer, So, got to go charge his phone, though, so have a good stream. I appreciate you, Dark Lord. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Joji says, Dark Lord Yahoo! You're making a computer, Jason. Nice. Yes, I am. I like Lee and Lee. Alright, let's look at the Lee and Lee cases. Case. Lee and Lee. What does he say for Lee and Lee? Alright, let's get a ATX mid tower. Yeah. ATX Lee and Lee. Dexter likes Lee and Lee. 5 stars. ATX mid. And let's see. We'll get Ray a black case. Black. Power supply. They're all compatible. Price. So we got this nice $100 case right here. Mid tower black. And add. Alright, let's see what this thing looks like. So we are utilizing a PC parts picker. Have to be careful with glass, so maybe better to just get an all metal one. Oh, okay, he wants me to get an all metal one. Alright, let's see. Is this all metal? I didn't even look. Looks like there's glass. Is there a way to click through? Okay, I can. It looks like there might be a glass side on it. I saw Hoffman's glass side blow up in the kitchen when we took off the side panel. Oh, wow. Word. So not even one side of glass. Mid tower ATX. Mid. Yep, I am making a computer, Joji, and I use this program, this online, called PCPartPicker.com, and I just start adding stuff to it based on what I want to use and stuff like that, you know, and what my IT guy is recommending me to get. He's a Filipino. He's Filipino also. Let's see here. Hoffman's case only had one side glass, but when he removed it wrong, it blew up in his hands. Okay. Lee and Lee. Let's see. Black. Does it say power supply shroud? Side panel. Metal. Non-acrylic mesh tempered glass. Tinted tempered glass. Mesh. They don't have any. No Lee and Lee. Let's see. Acrylic tinted tempered glass, tinted glass. None. Huh, no pricing listed. Let's see. All right, Kyle, thanks for coming on back, my friend. Interesting. Kyle says, hey, everybody in the chat. Chitty chat. So there are no mesh ones. There are acrylics. Lee and Lee doesn't have metal side panels. ATX. we're adding this here. Oh, you guys can't see the side there. Boom. I like laying for home, but for Ray, probably all metal will be safer. That's funny. Ha ha ha. Good call. Alright, so let's see. All. And then for the side panel, none. So let's go with a. How about this thermal take? Cougar. $63. That's metal. Let's look and see what else. That looks metal. That's a metal side case too. Alright, so this is a Cougar case. What are you doing? I am building out a new PC for a friend of mine, for a coworker. What are you doing there, Avery James? Thanks for stopping in again. Appreciate it. Yep, we're just building out a new PC so he could do some video editing at work. He has a good channel. He has good content. It's for indoor skydiving. And so his current workstation died, so we had been talking about doing some, or I had talked to him about doing some video editing. So that's a good idea. I would like to do that, he said. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Just looking at these different cases here. So 6373, running everything by my IT guy, of course. Why? Because it's important to include my IT guy. You know, let's see. Sabrine, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Sabrine in the house. Hey, what are you doing? So yes, all right. So I think that we'll use this one here, this Cougar. Or what about this Cooler Master? It's $75. Cooler Master's a pretty cool brand too. It's got a metal side case also. So Cooler Master, this might be the better one to do. I am familiar with Cooler Master as a, and it's $75, so $10 more. Let's use that one instead. Cooler Master case. All right, cool. Cooler Master. I'm letting my IT guy know what I've added to the thing. All right, so what do we have here? Compatibility. See notes below. Disclaimer: some physical constraints are not checked, such as RAM clearance with CPU coolers. All right, so. All right. Gigabyte. All right, so what's going on with everybody this weekend? You guys got any plans this coming up weekend? Just curious. Nope. Home stuff, home chores. Well, actually, I'll be working on filing my income tax returns, so I gotta file those. All right, do we have all the parts? CPU cooler. What about you, Kyle? Motherboard, memory. We've got 232s here. Storage, 4 terabytes of M2, and then we could always add SSDs or HDDs over time. Gigabyte. This here, 12 gigabyte video card. Case, Cooler Master. Corsair 750, so we could always add more. Our current wattage is 438, so we are within 80% of 750. Calculator. Enter. So in other words, if our power supply is 750, here, so you can see, if our power supply is 750 watts, the maximum that we should load it is 80%. So times, right, 80%, is equal to 600. So are we within 600? All right, take a look here. We are within 600. We're about 162 watts of room available to us. 162 watts available if we wanted to add anything else to the thing. And operating system, not worried about that. We can get a key for that here. I mean, it'll be Windows 11. And then monitor, he's got 2 monitors, and we're at $1,350. So this is actually a pretty good build and more economical than what I've got going on earlier. So Ryzen 9, Peerless Assassin, good gigabit motherboard, Crucial Pro. Got that game video card. All right, cool. Let's see. I'm looking for the link. As you can see, there's a link right there. If you wanted to look at it as well on your side. And it's changed. All right, copy permalink. All right, so let's see here. Back it up. Builder. Save as. Ray PC. That's what we'll call it. Ray PC. And save. And then we can get rid of this one here. I think I just started a brand new line. Yep, I sure did. So this is delete. Delete save parts list. So it's interesting. The ChatGPT, this is what ChatGPT told me to do. 2,500 versus what we put together here, 1,350. So we're saving 1,020 compared to what ChatGPT said. Granted, it was also using some, let's see here, an Asus motherboard. You know, it was also using an Asus, Asus motherboard. Video card was this one here, 1,300, 1,400. You know, so yeah, go figure, right? But yeah, that's what we got going on right there, right now. You know, pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Gorilla, roger that. Clicking on your link right now. Go ahead and like that video for you. Watching now. Has everybody eaten dinner yet tonight? If not, what are you going to eat for dinner? More importantly, what are you going to have for dessert? Thank you very much, Gorilla. I appreciate you being here. So Sabrina's here. Gorilla was here. Pretty awesome. Let's see. All right, let me send this to Dexter. Ray PC. Edit part list. Boom. Copy permalink. And I'm going to email it to Dexter also. Compose. Paste. Ray PC. And Dexter and Jason. Come on. Autofill. What's going on, autofill? Right? Go technology, right? Sometimes. Send. And then we'll go ahead and get it here. There. Delete this one. Copy URL and text. then we'll go to the Amazon. We'll go ahead and get rid of all of this here. So delete. Kayla Boo, good to see you. I'm very well. How are you? This fine evening. It is a fine evening. It's nice and brisk outside today, though. I'll tell you what. Holy smokes! You know, I'm deleting all the stuff from my my cart so that I can add all of these items here for this PC. Buy from Amazon. Oh, that's not in stock. That's at Newegg. I'm very well, Kayla. How are you? Tell me what's new with you. Tell me how you were nice to somebody today, Kayla. I know I'm putting you on the spot, maybe. I was nice to somebody today by flying them in the wind tunnel on my personal staff time. That was actually the last thing that I was nice about for someone today at work. The first thing that I was nice at work was, and even though it's part of the job, you know, I flew a STEM group today, and yeah, the group was very happy with the presentation, which was pretty cool. I always enjoy teaching STEM and teaching the kids at work, teaching who knows what kind of a positive impact we might have in these kids' minds, what kind of a spark we get ignite for the STEM, for science, technology, engineering, and math. You know, and clearly iFly, it's heavy in the technology and engineering side of things, just to keep it running, to create the air cushion that people float and fly on. So yeah, a lot of fun today, a lot of flying, both on from teaching a friend how to fly and get a little bit better and a little smoother in the wind and such. He's like, yeah, and he wants to get into do a little bit more competition shooting as well, and so I am I was like, yeah, well, reach out to my son. Sometimes he comes home for the weekend, and if he happens to be home for a weekend, maybe he'll shoot with you. I'm well, huh? Just about to pick up some food here in a bit. Nice. Right on, Kayla. What are you going to pick up? And so, yeah. I'm trying to think if there was something, in the STEM class. Oh, you know what? I gave a kid, so one of the youth, they said they wanted to stay low because they were scared. And I said, okay, if you want to go a little bit higher, just nod your head. Let me know that you want to go a little higher. And so I got them higher, and then up to the top camera. We didn't hang out there very long because I didn't want to scare them too much. And when she came down, she was like, that was awesome, and had so much fun. It's like, I told you, but she was adamant about not flying super high. But eventually got her up there, and she did a great job doing it. So it was pretty cool. I guess I'll have to buy this from, what do you call it? Another place. Video card. Not on Amazon. Yeah, I had leftover fish tacos from last night, and it was like seafood taco rather, because there was shrimp and fish in the meal, in the leftovers. I wonder if there is a different case that we can pick that's on Amazon, like this one here. I wonder if there is a filter for Amazon only. There should be a setting for me to do that, because I would rather do that. Amazon. Cooler Master. Amazon. What does that mean? Flat pack. Let's click on it and see what happens. Nope, it says new egg. Alright. For a little bit more, we could go with this one here, which is on Newegg and Amazon for $92.99. What's the difference? Oh, that's white. Alright, let's pick this one. Alright, now just the video card. I think I would rather find a video card that is on Amazon as well. Alright, let's see. What's this button do? Whoa, now it's all bright. That's fine. I gotta get used to that, I guess. Yeah, it's a little too bright. Okay, let's see here. So we've got that. Oh, merchants. There it is right there. Amazon only. Minimize. All right, let's go back to this here and see what Dexter said, my IT guy said about this one. For one of the cost, $320 on Amazon. Wow, they're so expensive. These what do you call it? The various. All right, GeForce 3060, RTX 3060, RTX 3060. All right, Gorilla. Let's see. $12 gig. The GPU you recommended is not on Amazon. There is a what is this? Asus Dual GeForce RTX 3060 V2OC edition for $386. Oh Gotta get some Popeyes. Snap. For real, now I feel like eating some fried chicken. I'm thinking to myself, do I have any fried chicken in the fridge? Because I bought some fried chicken from the fridge the other day. You know? Justin's in the town. In the house. Good to see you, Justin. Whoa, you changed your name again? Now you're just Digital Demon. When did you change that, bro? And what did you post? Digital Demon hanging out. Let's see. We'll see what Dexter comes back with. But this is what we're looking at for the build right now. We're still less than. We're gonna be still less than $2,000. Can you see that? Let's see here. This is the build list. I can move my giant head if you want me to move it out of the way. It's a 3060 graphics card on Amazon. Asus dual NVIDIA. Oh yeah, you know what? I did see that one. That's this one, yeah. That's the one I just texted him about. That's funny. Yep. Yep, that's this one right here. Add. Wait, this one's $350. Maybe once I put it into the cart, it'll update the price. We'll see. Look at that. Right on, Justin. When did you change your name, man? Was that a today thing? And why? Not just be about gaming? Maybe I'll change my name to Infinity Gaming. No one else is around to really appreciate that knows us so right now. Good to see you, Justin. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I'll be playing some Fortnite here in a little bit. Let's see here. But yeah, as soon as Dexter says, yeah, go ahead, go. Maybe we'll make it happen. Still here just watching the chat while I'm doing my editing. Yeah, right on. That's nice to hear there, Kyle. Thanks for saying so, bro. Yeah, Gorilla's here, is dropping the links again. Yeah, I just took the game off to shorten it. Heck yeah. Or you could have put double D gaming. DD gaming. Then people will think you're talking about Dungeons and Dragons gaming. Heck yeah. Is this the video that you just posted there? Oh, this is from earlier. Dope. Oh, let me give it a thumbs up there, Kyle. Yeah, I watched this one already. Or is this a new one? Update video about the Daytona Aquarium. Oh, okay, cool. I'll put this one off to the side here. Play it in the background for you. Thanks for the update. Comment. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no worries. I'm the same way. I don't type anything. I just, what do we call it? We call it lurking, right? Just hanging out in the background. I know, right? You don't want to be associated with Dungeons and Dragons. Or maybe you do. So D&D. D&D gaming. Digital Demon. Demon. Digital Demon. Like a lemon. Digital Lemon. Because you're in Florida. You got lemons down there. Digital lemons. All right, let's see here. Well, now that I know that I can get everything on the Amazon, which is just more convenient, so I don't have to worry about doing other stuff, then that's what we'll do. All right, so we've put this over this up. Speaking of Florida, I'm in Florida too. Oh, right on. KK's travel education vlogs and lemons. Oh my gosh, yeah, it was 44. Oh. It was 44 degrees when I left the house this morning. Yeah, it was chilly. It was chilly outside. For sure. Today is Wednesday. The last stream I did with Fortnite, I'm on the left side, so we're going to go to the right side here. We use settings. I'm going to set up the Fortnite Live. Midweek Fortnite Live. Talk through. Alright. Better buy both to be safe. Yeah, right? Everybody's buying them because of them tariffs. Right? I am in Polk County, KKs. You hear that, Kyle? KK's travels Kyle. Did something? Oh my gosh. I know, because I'm not playing Fortnite. What the world? Why did the thumbnail not present itself? Close. Schedule a stream. Reuse settings. There you go. Alright, so cancel. Schedule a stream. Let's go find one down from down below. There you go. Reuse the settings. Doesn't want the thumbnail. Alright, well, whatevs. Close. Schedule a stream. Reuse settings. Did you let him know you found the card? Yeah, I did. But he's probably rock climbing right now or something like that, so. He hasn't gotten back to me, is why I say that. Alright, reuse settings. And then here, and then boom. Delete midweek Fortnite. Midweek Fortnite. Live talk through, like a walkthrough, but we're talking through the game. And then let's see here. People were asking me about my heart rate sensor last night, so I'm gonna put that up in the cut up top here. Enter in the description, and then here, and then there. That's good. Show more, and show more. No. Newest. Next, and then do that, do that, and then next. And then the question is, we're gonna make it 20 minutes as well. So if the bad people, the naughty people, want to say what they gotta say, they gotta subscribe for at least 20 minutes. You know why? Because it's the way it is. It's the way it's got to be these days. You know. We'll set it up for 9 p.m. We may go earlier than that. Why? Because I can. All right. All right. Let's see. Shoot, maybe we'll go ahead and start playing some Fortnite now. What do you guys think about that? You gonna jump on, Justin? Oh, you gotta get up at like 3 a.m. though, huh? You're not good. Fortnite Spring Special. 25% on select Fortnite cosmetic packs. Do it. Set it for a year. What do you mean? Set what for a year? Oh, of subscription? And Corey says do it. The maximum I can. Actually, I wonder if I can. Can you? Custom. Let's see. Customization. Custom. Duration. An hour. Have you had your dinner or pie or ice cream yet? LOL, says Corey. I have had dinner. I have not had pie or ice cream yet, Corey. But thank you for reminding me, because I will have some here shortly. I'm sure of it. When? Maybe I'll have it before I go live with the Fortnite. You know. But looking at the CPU, we are going AM5 for the socket. AMD Ryzen 9, Thermalright Peerless Assassin. Dexter wanted me to get something that was like in the $400 range for the CPU. And he wanted me to get something that was in the $250 range for the motherboard. Let's see here. And everything looks pretty good to me. No prices available. We'll get rid of this one here. Boom. Yeah. But I will be getting some ice cream here in a little bit. And then units, I can... Oh, you know what? I could do a year. I could do 5 years before you can start chatting. You have to be subscribed for me for at least a year. Let's see him. What's the longest time frame? Year? 60 years. Save. 60 years. I could do it. You have to be subscribed for the channel for at least 60 years. Before you could chat. Let's see. Did it work? Sorry we could not update your video. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it. Wouldn't let me do 60 years. Pop out the chat. That's ridiculous. Look. Oh, you can't see it. Here. Close. Edit. Look. Top right corner. Top right. Top right. There. Check it out. All right, let me move my giant head here. Look. Mer. Mer. Edit settings. Here. Alright, so to keep the trolls away, customization, right? Custom. Wait, let's do the units first. So we go minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years. I can go to 60 years. Save. Could you see that? Could you see all that? Customization. I couldn't even tell if you could see it. Kayla Boo dropping into hearts. Thank you very much, Kayla. Oh, it wouldn't let me update it that way. Look at that. All right, cool. So let's try it to be, let's see here. What is the minimum? Years. Can I go 10 years? Save. Huh? What? Okay. It worked, I think. So 10 years. You have to be subscribed to me for at least 10 years before you can chat on the next live stream. Let's see what the longest one is though. Edit. Customization. So 10 years works. What about 20 years? Save. Did it work? Yes, it works. 20 years works. Let's look at the next one. Let's see if we go 30 years. Because 60 years is not possible. Alright. Let's see here. We're customization. And then let's go to, let's try 40 years. Save. 40 years! It let me go to 40 years! Look. Here, let me show you. Pop out the chat. It worked. Only channel subscribers are 40 years or longer can send messages. That's funny, bro. Let's see. All right, so 60 years is not possible, clearly. Let's see if we can go to 50 years. 50 years. Save. 50 years is possible. Look, it's right here. Oh my gosh. Corey says hi. Oh, it worked! Corey, it works! Alright, let's go. Let's take it to the next level, Corey. Corey's already over there watching. I'm not even live there yet. Customization. Alright. 59 years. Save. Did it work? Changes saved. It works. Look. Corey, type as Haley. I wonder if I can even chat. Alright, we're gonna leave it and see who can actually go. Oh my god. Hello, dude. Corey's known me for 59 years, apparently. Wait a minute. How old are you, Corey? That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I know, I just shared you out. Oh, thank you very much, KK. Appreciate it, Kyle. Oh man. That's crazy. I could see a year tops. We're gonna do it. We'll see if people can actually chat in the thing. Probably mobs can chat. Okay. Yeah, no, you're probably right. That's awesome. Cole, what's going on, man? Daily tapping. Yo, Jason. Good to see you, Corey. Good to see you. Check it out. Wait, what are you trying to copy me for the wrong name? Right on. What are you talking about, Kyle? Oh, man, I missed it. You're welcome. Just shared you out. Whoa. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, those options do exist. Mobs, I think it's the mods. The mob can chat. What's up, Cole? Good to see you. See Zimski? You jumping on later? Maybe Corey's gonna jump on also. We'll get some games with Corey and Corey. Cole is a builder. He's a new flight instructor. He's a flight instructor candidate. I thought you were trying to say some different name when you said Coil Choir or something. You were saying my name and you said something else. And it was, oh yeah, I said Coil instead of Kyle. All good, all good. Sorry if I confused you though. No, man, I'm easily confused though, so it's easy to do, my friend. Appreciate it, Kyle. All right, let's see. Like he builds in, he builds in Fortnite. He doesn't do zero build. So any new people, you can chat to Jason when he hits 120 years old. Yeah, exactly, right? Thought you were playing yesterday or the day before. Who's that? Cole? Yeah, Cole was. Cole and I played a few games. When was that, Cole? Was that like 2 days ago, or something like that? Yeah, I appreciate you, Kyle. I am a funny dude. That made me funny. That's what it's all about. It should be all about that all the time. Yeah, exactly. Which is why only people that are 59 years or can jump in the chat. You know, that's funny. But then, how do we get the new people on board? We can't no more. Oh my gosh, that is pretty funny. Man, putting kiddos to bed. Try to jump on with you later. Sounds good, Corey. Sounds good. I appreciate it, man. All right, so it is 8:30 now. Let me take a quick break. Oh wait, did I hear my phone going on? Yeah, it was. Let's see here. I guess that should be fine. GPU is hard to come by for the better models. All right, Roger. I'll go ahead and buy this. I'd like to try to... I'll go ahead and buy this. Dexter got back to me. Let's see. Did they get a retirement package waiting to chat? You know what, man? Eventually, when I set up my membership, right? Maybe what I'll do is depending on how long somebody has, if you will, been a member for, as in they've put enough money into, so to speak, the account. You know, I'll send y'all a members only jacket. We were joking about that today because I saw a light blue members only jacket and it'll say JL in there or whatever. You know, if you need it to go through Amazon, that should be fine. Best Buy has better selection and cheaper prices currently. If you need to go, I can get it at Best Buy too. Just thinking of convenience. Nana Days, good to see you. Mega love shout out to you as well. Thank you for coming to my live stream. I was over in yours as well, so I know who you are. Let me get you a blue wrench, a jacket. So you can connect to everybody. Connect to Gorilla and Digital Demon and Dusty. What can't afford to do member stuff? No, what can't afford to do member stuff? I know, right? I hear you, man. I hear you, Dusty. No, and I was messing around with, so check it out. Look right here. Look in the middle of the screen. Jason Laverius has turned on subscribers only mode. Only channel subscribers of 59 years or longer can send messages. Or if you're a mod. I do have another one. That's going to be Fortnite. That's what this stream right here is going to be about. The next one is going to be Fortnite. Fortnite! But then it's like, how does, like, I know, right, Dusty? That's crazy. That's crazy. I think it's crazy. I tried 60 years and it wouldn't work. Why is it set to be to 59 years? Just wondering. Because I set it to that. Here, look. Watch. Edit. And then customization. Subscribers custom. And then I could set the units of minutes. I can make it hours. I can make it days. I can make it weeks. I can make it months. I can make it years. Right? 59 years. Boom. If I go to 60, it doesn't work. Retry. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Sorry, we couldn't update your video. So it will not allow 60 years, but it will allow for 59 years. I was just messing around, and I think it's just kind of funny. And you know what? It'll definitely keep out all the trolls. You know, but what it will do is, for example, Nena Days, if she were to stop in, right, or Scully Pop, right, Scully Pop, check it out. Did you know that you could set your subscriber time for chatters to be 59 years? Live commentary. What's this? Live commentary mode limits participants to the people you approve for your channel. Huh. Add approved users. Only the people approved for your channel can send messages during your stream or premiere. Anyone watching can read them. Only people approved for your channel. I don't know that I would necessarily want to do that. Not yet, anyway. Slow mode. How long do you want participants to wait between sending messages? Let's see here. Edit moderators. Slow mode. If I do that, and then I don't know if that I want to necessarily do slow mode either, because that would be a pain to have to, you know, wait. Scully Pop, good to see you, man. Let me get you a wrench, my friend. Thank you for stopping in the live. I know you always watch my videos after the fact, which is cool too. The fact that you stopped on in is pretty freaking awesome. I appreciate that, Scully Pop. Scully Pop does a lot of cool music, ASMR, reading, and it's actually really nice to listen to in the background while I'm working, you know. So check out his channel, folks. Connect. That's why y'all have blue wrenches, so you could connect to each other, you know, support each other, support each other's YouTube growth, right? When you watch an ad, that helps the each other's channel. If you happen to see an ad and you're like, ooh, I could actually use that, click on that ad, you know, see what it's all about. And when you buy something from that ad, that actually helps from a monetization perspective as well. So yeah, and that's what it's all about, helping each other, you know. Slow mode is only good if you have hundreds or thousands in the chat. Yeah, that is most definitely not me, Justin. Most definitely not me. In fact, I mean, according to the YouTube things here, Cancel. Back it up. So there's my changing specs on Ray's PC. We've got 7 people in the chat right now, so which is pretty awesome. So thank you all very much for being here. 53 people viewed it as well, with an average view duration of 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Justin, you changed your logo and his name. Look, he's no longer a gaming guy. He's just a digital demon. He's just Double D Justin. DD Justin. I told him he'd make it DD Gaming, but then people might confuse it for Dungeons and Dragons Gaming. You know what I mean? Okay, Kyle, I'm glad I have you as a moderator in my channel. I do have some that are managing mods and some that are standard, but I think it's going to be it for my moderator list because I don't want to add. Yeah, no, for sure. I get it. 100%, man. 100%. You got to protect that, you know? You have to. Now, for me, because my channel is very diverse, you know, and it's full of lots of various different content creators where I think it's, it's beneficial for the growth of at least my community and the communities that I'm in that, like the Filipino karaoke community. I don't sing, but I'm part of it because, you know, Filipino style. And I'll sing a little bit here and there, more a cappella stuff, right? So, for me, it's connecting. I think Dusty, his name was Drone R Gaming, not Droner, unless it was Droner, which rhymes with goner, which rhymes with loner, which rhymes with donor, kind of spelled like honor. But yeah, I told him I was gonna change my name to Infinity Gaming. Dusty, you should change your name to Infinity Gaming. Oh man. So Justin, you just changed the name? Loner, not loner, like loans. Loner. Loner Gaming. Game by myself. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nah, don't exactly, Kyle, exactly. Just putting up a demonstration out there. I'm just saying, I just thought I'd let you know. I do have Scott and also Joji at his standard mod as well, and some other Filipinos. Filipino. You know, oh gosh, dang. Too funny. I know, right, Kyle? I try. I just shortened it. Right on. Yeah, exactly. You could make it you could have made it shorter to DDG. Like a DDG, Arleigh Burke Destroyer. DDG. I think that's it depends on the designation for DDGs. What was I gonna do? Close. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, right on a lot of my shorts. Speaking of shorts, a lot of my shorts have been doing really well lately, and a lot of my videos have been doing great as well. Good. Very happy to hear that, Kyle. Yeah, I do want to make some more content as well, but a lot of it is just timing. I enjoy the live streaming side of things. You know, it's for as funny as it sounds, it's easier from a watch hours perspective. You know, it's easier to. I've found that I've gained more subscribers as a result of just interacting and hanging out and doing something like this versus just putting up a video and putting it. And unfortunately, unfortunately, my niche is niche of no niche. Right, which means from that standpoint of, if you will, that standpoint of, you know, if it's just drones, then it's only drone people that'll be hanging out. But the channel, it's geared towards just me yapping, you know, saying things, right? Saying things, enjoying the day. All right, let's see here. One second, I'm capturing a couple things here. Let's see. All right, Kayla Boo's still in the house. Thank you so much for being here, Kayla. Appreciate you. I don't get a lot of good support on my live streams than I do with the videos and shorts, so I'm probably thinking about in 2026 I'll just do videos and shorts. I'll think about it. Yeah, no. Go with the flow. Do what feels right. For me, it feels good to be live, just like this, raw. I know that if you watch some of my videos, it looks very canned. Part of that is because I am reading a script. Part of it is I've remembered the script and I'd regurgitate it back to the camera, which doesn't look or feel natural whatsoever. Versus me, here I am talking to you guys. You could see that. This is raw live footage, live raw. Yeah, like WWE style. It's real. I wish I could clip the rope segment you did yesterday. I was trying to watch you and Lone Star UAV at the same time. Oh, right on. Well, I could. If you want to go ahead and record right now, I'll bust the lines out, brother. Shall we? Yeah. In fact, let me go ahead. Let's do a quick rope knots lesson. We'll do 2 knots to end this stream, and then we'll go into Fortnite. Yeah? All right, so check it out. Let's do it. We're going to go to the overhead camera. Yeah, we're going to zoom out a little bit first. Let's turn the light on. I got this little light thingy here. As you can see, this light thing turns a light on, my desk light. Bam. Like that. I could turn and change the coolness, or I could change the warmth. Make it a little cooler, something that's a little bit more geared towards not time. We can change the brightness as well if you think it's too bright, or if you're like, nah, it's not bright enough, Jason. Turn it up slightly. There you go. So I'll put that off to the side right there. Let's get some line. My line is right here. Let's see. So if you would go ahead, take 30 seconds to go ahead and get a maybe piece of 5-foot 550 cord. If you've got marine line, that will work also. If you've got, we'll go through a couple knots, and a lot of it might be review for you. But repetition is how we learn stuff. I don't want to use that side. So this end of the line has what's called an eye splice built into it. Yeah. So as you can see here, this eye splice right there, right, is sewn in, and then it's also wrapped in this, this plastic covering. It's stitched. It's not actually spliced into the line like some things are. This is actually a stitched eye splice. And what's nice and good about something like this, right, is I don't have to, if I have a carabiner, I could just go bam, put that through like so. Yeah. Attach this to an anchor or whatever, my harness. And this is perfectly safe. Yeah. Versus if I did not have an eye splice on the end of the line, I wanted to attach a carabiner to the end of the line, I would have to do this. I would have to put a loop at the end of the line, which brings us to our lesson for today. You like how I could zoom in and zoom out? I could zoom in and zoom out. It's pretty cool, right? How I can zoom in and zoom out. I love that thing, man. I really like and glad that I got the second foot pedal, which allows me to go from the A camera to my Fortnite camera, which is not going yet, which allows me to do my overhead camera. I could zoom in, zoom out. I can then even go to the back camera, which is not on right now, or my Droid cam, my cell phone cam, which is not on right now either, because we don't really have a need for that at this time. But if I wanted to put a loop at the end of this, I could do all kinds of different things, In fact, here, check this one out. This is a lasso loop. What am I talking about, lasso loop? So you guys have seen lassos before, right? Well, the lasso loop, or the lariat, starts off with a Honda knot, right? Starts off with the Honda knot, which starts off here like so. And then I take this, put another overhand loop on it also, like that. Let's make this one down the line a little bit further. So 2 overhand knots. Well, then I take this overhand knot, I make a space in that pretzel. What am I talking about? Boom. I'm going to make a space in the pretzel like this, and take this and pass this into that knot there. And then I'll cinch it down like so, right? What you can notice about this particular knot when I do this, right? And this is not the right line for it, right? It's super loosey-goosey, but this is how you tie the Honda knot. It looks like a near perfect circle, right? It's nearly a perfect circle, which is nice about this Honda knot. Then I would take, this would be a really small one though. This would be a real lasso, would be really tight and small, like this, for example. And this is also the wrong type of line, wrong type of rope for a lasso knot. But as you can see here, it is very near to a circle. And this would be a lot shorter too. But it is effectively like a circle right there. At which point I can then pass this through here like this, right, to create my lasso. Now, if it were smaller and done proper, and those lasso lines are like, and I don't have the, again, the right type of rope for this, right, so I'm just massaging this through, if it'll work and not be all bound up and tight. And now I can adjust this so that it actually has a little bit of friction through. Whoops, wrong camera angle. Whoops, wrong camera angle. What's going on? Boom, I was pushing the wrong button. This would be really tight like this, right, on that. So to do that, I would make the Honda knot have a smaller diameter so it actually has some friction on it. And so the way I would do that is here, milk that through, and then tighten this down like so. And so this is effectively when you hold the lasso like this. Right, so there's the lasso that I've created. Right? When I throw the lasso, it would do, let's see, like this, and I can launch it out as I need to. But that's how you hold the lasso. You put a bend in the line like this. It's effectively like a sliding slip knot, right? Hey JD, what's going on? So there you go. You hold the lasso. You don't hold it like this. You hold it like that. So that creates that bend. And then you do the thing like this. Yeah. And the real lines, right? You see how this is it's very loosey-goosey, right? It actually has like, it holds its shape good and tight, right? It holds its shape. So I could let go of it and do like the whole tricky, skipping, skipping line with it. But this is, like I said, this is the wrong line for a lasso. But I could lasso stuff like this with it, All right, cool. Who did I lose? Everybody. I lost everybody, huh? The Honda knot to create a lariat and a lasso. That's what we got going right over here. Oops, right over here. What? I pushed two buttons at the same time. There you go. There's our lasso knot. Which is one way to put a loop at the end of the line. Now, again, but it's for a specific line. This is not the line that I would use for life-saving. When I say life-saving, climbing. It has a specific use. Why? I guess because it's not something that I am that familiar with. I'm not a cowboy. I'm not a rancher. I don't ride horses, and I don't throw lassos. I'm a climber. So, a good knot to tie at the end of a line is a figure 8 on a bite. So when you bend, so this is the rope. When you create this bend like this part here is called the bite. So I could tie a figure 8 on a bite. So here's the bite, like so. To tie the figure 8, I'll hold it like this, right? Well, let me show you how to do a figure 8 first, step by step, right? I'll demonstrate first. 1, 2. Does that look like an 8? Based on where this is positioned, this here is now effectively a figure 8 stopper knot. Right? Figure 8 stopper knot. Yeah? I'll show you again. Figure 8. Who's with me? What's up, JD? Great to see you, my friend. I know, we're going to be late for my Fortnite live stream. Now, let's go ahead and do a figure 8 on a bite. Remember this, yeah? Put that over there. We can do it with, actually here, let me put it on this side so you can see what it looks like on the bite. Actually here, let's just, you know, another way I could do it, check it out, watch this. Yeah? Boom. So notice 1, 2 through the hole. Figure 8. See that? Make your bite, right? 1, 2. I twisted it twice, right? Figure 8. Figure 8 on a bite. Check it out. To put a midline loop. All right, same thing. I could just go here. Actually, a little bit. Let's do it like this. Like so. Boom. Boom. Through. See that, Justy? Figure 8 on a bite. Figure 8 stopper knot. Pretty similar looking, yeah? Questions? Cool, sounds good, KK. Appreciate you, Kyle. I too have another live coming up for Fortnite specific. To be specific. Yeah, this line, the core has milked through. Why? Just use. You know, could I milk the core back through? You know, that's why I put this piece of tape there to try to help lock it into place so it doesn't milk anymore. You know? But, yep, that happened. Core is milking through all the way to the other side. Just gotta keep pushing it back and through. But mine doesn't look that pretty. Really? Man, I would. Are you doing it with 550 cord? What are you using, Dusty? Use a thick enough line so you could actually see it for the figure 8. And this is a great knot to use for, you know, as a stopper knot, figure 8 stopper knot. So remember that figure 8 on a bite? Yeah. There's a figure 8 on a byte. Once again. Boom. And through. Now from a climbing line perspective, right? I need this to be a little bit longer. Let's zoom out. Like this, right? What I would do is make my bend, go over for the figure 8 on a byte, under the byte. The byte is effectively the running end now, right? And then through like so, right? Remember, a neat knot is a happy knot. Then I would take this. This needs to be a little bit longer also, and I would put I'd put some wraps around here also to make it old rope. Okay. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So as you can see, this is too short still, right? You want this. You want to have maybe a good 3 feet. What I do when I measure it out is I do this. I'll do this here. Yeah, right. I'll go ahead and create video for it too there. Why is my camera acting all funky? Yeah, it's like looking up for some reason. Let's go OBS bot. Center. See if we can fix the camera here. Sleep, Tiny. Let's put Tiny to sleep for a second. Hi, Tiny. Put it back up there. Position. Where are my presets? My camera's malfunctioning, Dusty. Alright, let's see here. Oh, you know what? Let me see what if Dexter has any more last words. Nope, he doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and add all that stuff to the cart. I did not order that stuff for the PC yet. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, Steven, what's going on, man? I see that your TV studio is growing. Yeah, no kidding, right, man? Good to see you, Steven. Appreciate it. Who is Ray and what does he need the PC? Ray, Kubiak. At work. He's going to start, he's been doing a lot of the videos, like video shorts, and his workstation just died. And I was like, why don't we look at investing into and buying and creating a PC for you to edit video on. And so we created this basically build this out for him. Let's see. My Stream Deck seems to have malfunctioned. It's not connected or something. I don't know what's going on with it. I just need to plug it in and out. Okay, I've been watching him on Instagram. Yeah. All the little gadgets and camera equipment. Yeah, no, it is. You know, exactly. That's what I do. I like, you know, I save my money. When something presents itself that I have a need for, I'll save up for that thing, and then I'll make an investment if it makes sense. But this PC is for Ray PC. And this is what I'm looking at doing for him. No prices available. Edit the parts list. I actually looked at a different case, because this case is not available in, what do you call it, choose a case on Amazon. So we do want something that's on Amazon for economical sake. And I saw one here at Cooler Master. This flat pack here, 92 bucks ad. Alright, cool. And so Dexter wants me to get this one thing from Best Buy, so that's what I'll do also. We have better options with Best Buy. I think the card I picked was cheaper as well. Roger. Best Buy. I'll order the other stuff now. The only thing from Best Buy is the GPU. Cool. Norman Depolion, thank you for so much. I appreciate you. I spent about 10 days trying to figure out how to get my gaming laptop to run Fortnite without crashing. Dang, man. But you figured it out, at least. You know? You figured it out, at least. Which is the key, I think, also, right? I think that's important. You figure, I got them cheap, dirt cheap from Dell, but even cheap is not worth it. No, yeah. Exactly. Agree with you 100%. Cheap is not worth it. It's not worth the time, the effort that you put into it. You know, it's like, man, why didn't I spend a few more dollars on, you know, on an investment that will save me time, right? Had you spent a few more dollars, that it might have been in your favor. So buy from Amazon. And then buy from Amazon, and then let's see here, add to cart. Power supply, box, 4 terabyte, RAM, motherboard, Assassin air cooler, AMD. Add to cart. They have a 4060 buy once, cry once. Ridge, you know, you're onto something there, my friend. No, you know, I mean, that's why you that's why it's called an investment, when you spend a little bit more than norm, right? Thank you so much for stopping on in, Ridge. It's been a while. When did where did we meet? Was it as a STEM? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen you around, but thank you very much. And I think it was from a STEM, wasn't it? Appreciate you stopping in, Ridge. But yeah, buy once, cry once. Otherwise, what's happening is you got no what do you call it, man? No videos. What's up? We gotta get you up there. Are you gonna make some content? I have 64 RAM in them, plus the NVIDIA 4060. Should be easy to run Fortnite. Yeah, I agree. I've heard of. Let's see. Justin recently posted something on Facebook for me to look at. I lurk. I don't comment as much. No, all good. I appreciate you lurking, man. I appreciate you lurking. Thank you very much for being here. You know, lurking is how we grow as well. All right, so proceed to checkout. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's see here. Let's see. Send to tunnel. Let me ask you. Send. Sometimes Dexter likes to have it sent to his house because he'll just build it there. And sometimes that's just the easier thing to do, to build it out there. You know, I'd love to have it built it here. Or can I build it at home? Roger. Thanks. All right, guys, we're going to be building this computer out at my house. So I'm pretty excited about that. Dexter's like, let me do it. Cool. So we'll send it to my house instead of to work. Change the shipping address. Let's see here. Buy from Amazon. Close. And then let me go ahead and place this order here. Deliver to this address. Oh, it erased my freaking home address. That's weird. It only has a work address listed. And like old addresses. That's funny. But where's my house address? Alright, that's cool. Whatevs. Alright, Friday. April 25th. Wow. All right. Let's see here. Dang. Cooler arrives 25 April. Maybe I'll change that. Yeah, let's we're gonna change that. Change. Back it up. Go to the cart. That's a great setup, man. Ah, appreciate you. Which one? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the overhead cam setup that I've got going on right now? Appreciate you, Kayla. Or you're talking about the build that I just put together for Ray. Here. Let's see here. Chrome. There we go. This one here. I do need to change out this cooler because while it is available on Amazon, it is not. Yeah, there's plenty to choose from. Dexter did say to get a Thermalright. So let's try this one here. Peerless Assassin. That's what he said. Peerless Assassin. Come on, man. Peerless Assassin. You know what? Let me go ahead and take a look and make sure the other chat's not blowing up. Where are you at? You're late. You gotta be subscribed. You gotta be subscribed to the channel for at least 59 years before you can make a comment. On your build, the RAM is good and hard drive is good. Don't know much about the AMD processor though. Oh, well, thank you very much, Steven. Appreciate it. Yeah, I basically just went on to. What's funny is here. I'll show it to you here in a second. But where was I? I'm just gonna go into Amazon and see if I can find what's available for Peerless Assassin, and then I'll plug that into the thing. Free probe, 2-day delivery. Add to cart. All right, cool. So let's get rid of this one. Delete. Because I'm not waiting until April 25th. Add to cart. And then SE. Oh, it's the same thing. It's just that it's coming from a different vendor. It looks like the same freaking thing. 1850 bestseller. SE V2 1850. Peerless Assassin. Alright, so I got a couple 120 VE2s. This one doesn't have any ratings on it for some reason. But that's what is here. This one has 3490. Sponsored. That's what we're getting. VE2, SE2. Add. And there is compatibility, so we're good on the compatibility. Alright, cool. Go to cart, double check that. Thank you very much, Kayla. Appreciate it. Scully Pop dropping a trophy on there. Thank you very much. Let's make sure I got all the pieces one more time. So you can see what I got going on here. Thermalite, there's my cooler, there's my motherboard, power supply, RAM, the tower, SSD, M2, there's the AMD Ryzen 9. Alright, we've got all the parts, and then I'll get the GPU from Best Buy. Cool. Digging it. Dig it. So there, let's go to the cart, and then proceed to checkout. Proceed to checkout. Alright, we're going to have it delivered here to the house. There. Delivered to this address. Thermalite Peerless Assassin. Good, good, good. When is it? I'm making sure everything is going to arrive sooner than later. I mean, I'm not going to have time to build it this weekend anyway. I got to do my taxes. So Monday, April 14th is fine. Place your order. Done. That just happened. Costco has some good prices on gaming desktops. You gonna get one? You gonna get one? Get a second one for your streaming there, Steven? Adobe. Save to Adobe. Okay. I need to launch Adobe Acrobat. The one I want is not in stock. Dang, that's the worst when the one you want is not in stock. I hear that, man. I hear that. I gotta log in real quick. Continue. Password Adobe ID. What's my Adobe ID or password? Let's log out of my work computer. There. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Print this page for your records. Okay, cool. Receipts. April receipt 202500409. Come on, man. 202500409 dash Amazon. Ray PC parts. Save. Save. That's number one. Number two, if I don't do this now, I'll forget. So I'm taking a moment to do this. Appreciate y'all's patience. And then I gotta go to Best Buy to get that one that Dexter wants me to get also. Probably I just have to order it from my phone. There you go. We'll just order it from my phone. Alright, so. And it's cheaper. It's $320. Pickup. Add to buy now. Back. Continue. Add to cart. Do I need to sign in? And I wonder if it will present itself here, Best Buy. In my cart, since I put it on my phone, it should pop up here in my cart as well. Should, right? Good. Close and cart. Doesn't show. Okay, cool. Close, 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 close. Okay. All right. GIGABYTE, gigabyte. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060. Enter. And then let's see here. I think it was this one. Pickup. Sure. Tuesday, April 15th. That's fine. Let's see. GPU. Enter. Search. Price high to low. Best match. It's not letting me find it there. So this is what's available at Best Buy. This is the one that Dexter wants me to get. Pick up, pick up. Sold out, sold out. Alright, add to cart. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just add that to the cart. And I'll have to pick this up. And then check out. Sign in. In store. Place order. Cool, that just happened. Thank you for your order. Close. Close. View order details. I need to save the receipt for it. And print to Adobe. There. Best Buy order details. 2025-0409 tab Best Buy tab Ray PC GPU tab 33919.339.19 save. Boom. That just happened, folks. Alright, cool. Close, close, close. Alright, I'm gonna hit the head, and then we're gonna play some Fortnite. I'll be right back. Cool. So let's go ahead and end this right now. We'll get started with Fortnite in a few moments, yeah? So thank you all very much for being here. How many people are watching right now? 6. I'm going to actually redirect you over there to the other live stream. So I can actually do that from here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you are not aware, if you set up a second live stream, you can go over to the edit settings. Go scroll down to, let's see, start by top newest. Let's see here. Customization, redirect, add. And then Plan of the Night Fortnite, that's not the one. Delete that one. Redirect it to, is that what it is? It should be midweek Fortnite. Search videos, close. It should have allowed me to redirect it to the next one. Okay, I guess not. Alright, Best Buy's like blowing up my phone saying, hey, you just bought the thing. Yes, well aware. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's because I'm in midweek Fortnite. I need to go to this live stream and redirect it to that one. Edit, customization. Alright. And then redirect it over here to midweek Fortnite. This one here. Save. Alright, so when I end this, it will go directly there. Cool? So thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to redirect it there now. I will see you in just a moment. Cool? Scully Pop, good to see ya. We're going to go play some Fortnite now, so just hang out. Continue to hang out.